Know that roses actually have healing properties as well as just being romantic. I recently got a chance to speak with an herbalist about the medicinal properties of this popular Valentine's gift. So we all know that roses are romantic. We love to look at them, smell them, but you're telling us we should be eating them.
Absolutely. Other than just having them in the house to look at and smell, if you take them internally, you get wonderful medicinal properties from roses.
So roses is medicine. That's really interesting.
It absolutely can be medicine. I want to let you know that all rose petals are edible. You have to be very careful and make sure that you have rose petals that have not been sprayed with pesticides.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So you can get organic roses, and there's so many different ways you can use it. One of the most popular ways is as a tea. You put in your rose petals, you pour water, hot water of course, over it, and make it into a tea. You can also buy it in pre-made tea bags.
What does that help with?
Well, it helps with colds and flus. It's an antiseptic, and it also is very famous for helping with gloomy, sad, depressed feelings. If you're grieving over something, you can take the rose tea and it will actually lift your spirits. So roses have been used for generations and generations. You can also make a rose honey, which is another great idea. You take the rose petals, and you pour honey over it. You let the honey sit.
It sort of infuses the flavors?
It infuses, absolutely. You let the honey sit for about 2 to 4 weeks and then strain it. Of course, we don't give honey to children under 1 year old, but children that are older love the taste of honey on toast. Tastes just delicious. Another great idea is you can use it in an essential oil. So we all know that lavender helps induce sleep, but so does rose.
Helps you relax.
It helps you relax because it's very calming and very soothing. So if you smell that, it's a beautiful smell.
Oh, and it's not too overwhelming either.
Yeah, no.
It's just completely natural. It's not something that you wouldn't want, you know, on your pillow next to your face all night.
Well, every time we walk by a rose, everybody goes to smell it. So you can just put a couple drops of this directly on your pillow, and as you roll over, you can just inhale the rose, which is a great idea. Another thing that's very popular is rose hips.
Okay, so I'm looking at these, and I've always heard of rose hips, rose hip tea. I never really, what part of the rose is this?
So what happens is you have the beautiful rose flowers, and as the petals come off, and in the fall specifically, you get these rose hips. Rose hips are extremely high in vitamin C. It's very easy to metabolize the vitamin C. It also helps with inflammation of the joints.
So versus eating an orange or something, vitamin C wise, you could just make some, what do you do, make tea out of it or what?
You could, so that's a great question. So you can make tea out of it in the same way that we made it. You can also add it to soups and stews. You could also cook it with your chicken.
Does it add a funny flavor or no?
No, it's got a beautiful, beautiful rose type taste to it.
Interesting.
Very high in vitamin C. So you can make any kind of soup and add it, which is a great idea.
And it sounds so fancy too. I made rose hip chicken for you.
Absolutely. Love it.
That's great.
You can also use it on your skin. So besides taking it internally, rose water is used. You can spritz it on your skin. It really helps with dry skin. You can also take your essential oil and you can mix the essential oil in with the moisturizer that you use. And when you go to apply it to your skin, it adds extra moisture.
A little bit of aromatherapy too.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah, this is great. Now, it's so fascinating though that over the years we give flowers to people in moments where they need sympathy or when you want to celebrate love. And you're actually saying that, you know, there is some legitimacy to the way that you feel. That you really can relax or feel better because of this. And you can smell it, you can taste it.
I want you to taste this because this is really great. This is rose petal jelly. And so they made a jelly, and you can put this on toast, you can put this on oatmeal.
Flour jelly,
Yeah. It's an interesting taste.
That's really good.
It's really good.
I wouldn't think that I would want to eat, you know,
rose jelly.
Yeah, jelly made out of like a flour, but that's really good.
So I think the most important thing to understand is that because, like you said, roses became so popular. I mean, every corner in every city sells roses. There's something very alluring to people about roses. But what I think we really need to do is take it inside our bodies.
In all its different forms,
In all its different forms, and see how it feels then. And most women are really, and men, really surprised at how good it makes them feel.
So maybe if you don't want to spend, you know, the $50 on the big rose bouquet, you can still say, honey, look, I got you roses for Valentine's Day.
And look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, you would love to get this.
All right. Sara Chana, thank you so much.
All the best. Nice working with you. Be well.